So, the 53 pages of the JFK files that were supposed to be released yesterday at 3:30 in the afternoon, but still aren't. Yeah, these latest ones, they're still not uploaded, not one page. But Glenn Beck had a show tonight, and I guess, Alex Jones. Well, I guess this is the new running narrative by all the CIA podcasters. Billy Sol Estes tape of LBJ plotting JFK. Now, this has nothing to do with any papers being released, but I'm wondering maybe the CIA and FBI are getting the papers, together so that it'll align with this. And that's why they're late putting it up. Just a guess. I mean, it is the intelligence agencies. So you know what? Don't believe the podcast. I'm telling you, if they have millions of followers, you need to just be like, and then if they're on YouTube and they have over 50,000 and they do politics at all, write them off. Really, because I think they're really contracted with the CIA. So this has been So this is supposedly some grandson that just came out right around this time, or 2 months ago, I guess. And said, "Oh, I've had in my safe these tapes between my grandfather and him talking to this other guy about, how it was LBJ that was plotting to kill JFK." Okay, yeah, well. So you got Alex Jones, you got Glenn Beck, you got a ton of podcasters pushing this bullshit. Yeah, here's another one. Yeah, all the, So, the thing is, this is just more bullshit, is what it is. And I'm now to the point where until God returns, there will not be truth. There just won't. There won't. These people do not want to do the right thing. I did see somebody, and I thought it was a good point, put in my comment something about if they slow walk it, though, they can use it as a political maneuver. And it's like, yeah, but with the JFK files, they go back so long, it's stupid. I think it just goes to show that politicians, all of them, they carry on about all the things they're going to do on the first day, and they shouldn't say stuff like that. I mean, maybe most people think, oh, well, they can't do all that. Yeah, but see, don't say things that you're not, don't say things that you're not going to do. I mean, I know we all fall short of that for sure, but don't do that. And all these people that carried on. I mean, yeah, Kash Patel, he said he released the 9/11, 7 pages of the 9/11 report too. Well, yeah, that's on day one. Day one, okay. I guess I'm just, people would see me as being a bitch, but I'm just tired of all of it. I just think it's just it's hot air. I spent 4 years speaking up, and it was a total waste of time. It was a waste of time. I learned the same lesson that I did every other time I spoke up. And that's that you shouldn't speak up. Because you'll just screw yourself over. You will. The people in high places, they don't care about the people that speak up. They don't give a shit about it. I think they look down on people that speak up, even at the highest levels. I think they do. They find some reason to be like that you did it the wrong way, or you didn't go through the proper channels, or whatever bullshit it is. I think that's the way this world is. So I don't think there will be truth until God returns. I really don't. Because really then it's only, it would only be through God that you would know what people's motives are. I mean, think about this. This tape could have came out a long time ago. This grandson of this guy, who his granddad's dead now, but he's had this in his safe all these years. I mean, think about all the times he could have came out. Like, and now it's right at the, 2 months ago, when they know Trump was gonna, put in for the files to be released. And so, and then all I can think is, it's like, okay, so the powers that be that are supposed to be uploading this onto the National Archives, we're now going into the next day, and they're the ones that posted when they were going to upload the 53 pages. And that's still not all of them, by the way. Even after if there's the 80,000, as people have said, there would still, if they upload that 53 pages, there would still be like 2,900 pages still to go. So this is just, this is, like, if this is what the American people have to put up with, is just this, it's pulling teeth. It's we have to listen to these damn podcasters or try to understand, are they on the right side? I don't think any of them are. I really don't. I don't think any of the media is. I don't think, none of them are asking any of the questions I'm asking. And one is, why did, JFK's best friend live in the White House, okay? But I guess we can't ask that because it's not politically correct. But sorry, it's just really weird, especially given that, has any of them, Glenn Beck or Alex Jones, mentioned how Jim Garrison went after this back in the, what was it, 67? 69, something like that. I did a video yesterday about it, how he went after, he said that this was a gay thrill kill. Yeah, but that's politically not correct, right? So we can't go near that. We can't say that, no, Kennedy didn't just mess up with the Bay of Pigs. They're still all pushing the same narrative that JFK was going to expose the CIA. No, he wasn't. He was using them. He restructured them. That's all he did. He restructured them so they ended up being more of a menace. I'm not saying they were perfect. They were eavesdropping on all the other countries, but those countries were doing it to us too. But after JFK got a hold of them, well, that just served all the politicians, really, unless you were on the wrong side of the CIA, of course. But, and Kennedy, there's just so much questionable bullshit. His relationship with a Nazi spy. His whole family or being Nazis, or at least him and his old man and RFK being Nazi sympathizers. Like, come on. Nobody's talking about any of this. So then what I do is I look at the Glenn Becks, I look at Rogan, I look at Alex Jones, which he just looks like crazy. He looks totally different what he used to. I don't know. Look at all of these people, because again, they have the millions of followers, and I say, no, they all work for the CIA. We already know most of CNN does, right? They do. We know that. That's a lot of that you can find out. Yeah. So, I don't think it's possible. I don't think that it's possible for the truth to ever be really known, because we don't have people that are even just think of it. They are hesitating releasing files from 60 years ago. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I know Kash Patel said, well, all the agencies, they have all these other agencies, and they have so there's so many people. Yeah, well, then just fire all of them so you can, work for the American people and stop bullshitting around. Really, it's just troubling what bullshit it all is. So, nobody's ever heard of this until the last 2 months. So take it from me. Make sure, if you're going to speak up about something because you think you're doing the right thing, make sure you're ready for whatever repercussions come from it. Because in this world, it's not interested in the people that speak up.